interact with the internet. Let's take a quick look at this evolution. Web 1.0, the Internet of Information, where static websites reigned supreme, and users consumed content passively. Then came Web 2.0, the Internet of Communication. Social media transformed users into creators, allowing people to connect and share like never before. And now, Web 3.0, the decentralized Internet of Blockchains. A new phase that's transforming the way we interact, create, and control digital assets. Introduction to Web 3.0. Web 3.0 represents the next leap forward, where decentralized networks, blockchain technology, and artificial intelligence come together to create a more transparent, secure, and user-centric web. The key drivers of this revolution: decentralization, tokenization, smart contracts, and the integration of AI. These technologies are enhancing automation, decision-making, and reshaping entire industries. Capital 3.0 is your gateway to early access in this space. To crypto unicorns and AI disruptors leading the charge in Web 3.0. Here's a look at the emerging theses that will reshape our world. $5.9 trillion tokenized IP. Imagine owning intellectual property with digital, incorruptible proof. Every creation is securely recorded and easily transferred. The future of innovation is here. $3.6 trillion decentralized finance. Frictionless capital markets where you can lend, borrow, and innovate without barriers. Welcome to the era of seamless financial freedom. $2.0 trillion programmable money. Embedded solutions and next-generation cryptocurrencies like stablecoins. Financial transactions and smart contracts are redefined for efficiency and stability. $3.1 trillion Web 3.0 infrastructure. The trust layer for all Internet applications. Securing enterprise and consumer data with unmatched reliability and safety. These are the pillars of tomorrow's economy. Get ready to embrace the future of value. Let's explore blockchain and AI integration and Web 3.0 innovations. AI is transforming blockchain, predicting market trends, automating smart contracts, and optimizing transactions. Explore investment in AI-driven blockchain platforms for secure, efficient transactions and data analysis. Web 3.0 brings decentralized apps and DeFi solutions, offering personalized experiences and innovative financial options. Here is the table showing the exponential returns at the pre-launch stage.
Early access to high-potential projects. Historically, investing in premium pre-launch token rounds has delivered exceptional returns. Capital 3.0 offers exclusive access to these opportunities, typically reserved for top-tier crypto funds. Success stories. Showcase examples of past successes, such as early investments in projects like Ethereum or Chainlink, which resulted in substantial returns. Let's take a look at why consider private token sales. Private token sales provide the benefit of lower entry valuations, offering a higher potential for upside compared to well-established large-cap crypto assets. Consistent success. By diversifying across various projects, investors increase their chances of achieving significant returns. In conclusion, private token sales have the potential to outperform large-cap crypto assets. Check out this graph of venture capital-backed private token returns. Here are some key challenges in the blockchain and AI investment space. Challenge number 1, domain expertise. With over 30,000 blockchain projects and rapid advancements in AI, it takes a high level of expertise to stay ahead of emerging trends and identify the top opportunities. Challenge number 2, limited access to early-stage unicorns. Tier 1 funds often have the resources and strategic insights to identify early-stage unicorns, making it hard for smaller players to gain access at the earliest stages of growth. Challenge number 3, direct investment in Tier 1 crypto funds. Identification, expertise and continuous monitoring are needed. Access, relationships with top fund managers are crucial. Capital threshold, large capital pools are required for diversification. The C3O solution. Fund structure. A closed-end fund of funds providing a single access point to a carefully selected group of leading crypto and blockchain AI fund managers. Mandate. To build a diversified portfolio of early-stage projects with high growth potential, focusing on investments at the earliest possible valuations. Here is a matrix illustrating Capital 3.0, covering the full range of value creation. Investment strategy overview. A diversified approach integrating investments in blockchain infrastructure, AI-driven decentralized applications, dApps, decentralized finance, DeFi, protocols, and private token sales. Utilizing AI for portfolio optimization, predictive analysis, and risk management. Due diligence approach. A thorough vetting process guarantees that the portfolio comprises only high-potential, strategically aligned funds. Includes access to highly sought-after Tier 1 funds, creating a portfolio that balances established blue-chip managers with emerging talent. Let's explore the powerful synergy between AI and blockchain. AI's role in blockchain. AI improves blockchain efficiency by forecasting market trends, automating smart contract processes, and optimizing decentralized networks. Investment in platforms leveraging AI to innovate blockchain solutions, like predictive analytics for DeFi or AI-driven identity management systems, is on the rise. Future prospects. The integration of AI and blockchain is poised to fuel the next generation of technological breakthroughs, unlocking new investment avenues with significant growth potential. Discover how Capital 3.0 opens doors to the future. Capital 3.0 offers a distinctive chance to invest globally in premier crypto assets and AI-integrated blockchain funds. One-stop shop. Get early access to emerging crypto giants and groundbreaking AI technologies through a well-rounded portfolio. Commitment to excellence. Our team's extensive industry expertise, strategic alliances, and thorough due diligence guarantee that we remain at the forefront of the fast-paced blockchain and AI sectors. Become a part of the highly anticipated project, Capital 3.0, and position yourself to take advantage of the upcoming Web 3.0 and AI revolution. Stay updated through our official channels for details on the investment process, allocation strategy, and partnership opportunities. Thank you for choosing Capital 3.0.
Okay, you guys were able to do 2x only. 8 minutes, 2x. Okay, it's okay. Let's start with
Should I play the legal disclaimer?
General disclaimer. Welcome to
Sure.
the We're All Associate official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All presenters are providing this.
I'm sorry, I need to share.
General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organization. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general, not personalized advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide informations and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone. So we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing a We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All products, services, their component parts and operating methods and systems either provided by or created by We Are All Satoshi belong solely to We Are All Satoshi. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing or reselling any We Are All Satoshi product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming, or social media sharing of We're All Satoshi presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may lead to legal consequences.
All right. So let's start. Today is Friday, and I'm here to educate you guys, give you more information
Recording in progress.
around blockchain and AI. But today I choose to have a very different and very demanding uh, topic, that is around due diligence. How do you know certain things? How do you know that where you are allocating your capital into by using capital 3.0, where we are putting money, and how potential, what is the potential, how potent is these top tier funds? So today I will, and this will give you an idea how to commonly do due diligence and understand anything. I mean, if you want to invest somewhere, this is good. This is how you research. For this, I will take you guys through one AI tool uh, that is really good to find and research about subjects. And by using this AI tool, we will also do some research. Uh, okay, so here is my screen. Do you guys remember the name of the funds, top tier funds that we are going with, that we are having collaboration with, or that are top tier funds of the market? There is those funds, the names are mentioned in the pitch deck. I have briefed you also. I have given you the details. Pitch deck is public, so you can do your own research, but I will teach you guys today how to do this research if effectively. So we will take all these funds one by one. First fund was Multicoin Capital. Okay. So we will see first fund, which is Multicoin Capital, and we can go to their website, read the articles, blogs, get to know more about industry. But what is important is their portfolio, where they have invested in the past and what sort of returns they have made. We can also have research, but let's see their portfolio. Okay, so if we go to Multicoin Capital's portfolio, we can see they have been investing in AI, Algorand. Clear AI is very advanced AI, which is helping quite a lot of integration into INFTs in blockchain space. Algorand and Alpha Venture DAO. Okay, so common names. These are all the big tools which are creating the industry, which are helping to create the industry. There are some projects that you will see which are public also, like CrunchDAO. Uh, People use it. Okay, okay. Eden Network, Ethereum. They invested uh, at the time of the reach. Uh, Filebase. Some common tools you might have seen. Everybody knows FTX. They invested in FTX, though it collapsed later, but it was a very big. Furu Combo, you guys know, it is again an aggregator. Geneva, people know. Most of the most of the projects are basically tools which are facilitating in the development aggregators. Uh, you know, Lido, You guys can know. These are common projects. Mercury, Metaplex, and Perpetual Protocol. All these projects are unicorns of the industry, unicorns of DeFi. Solana, Strata Protocol. See, and these projects were are now acquired by some other companies. So it is they also help at the equity level for the exit. The Graph, Thorchain, TimeSwap. Okay, so, see, this is how many projects in which they have invested. Multicoin Capital. Okay, now we will understand about the performance of Multicoin Capital as well. It is very easy. We can use one AI tool, Perplexity, and we can use this tool to understand the progress, the reports. Basically, you can find out anything using this AI tool. It summarizes everything, and it also gives you links to the source where the information came from. Unlike ChatGPT, it only answers you. Perplexity is good for research. So whenever I do some research and I need to find some information, I use Perplexity always. Okay, so let's write performance wise overview of Multicoin Capital based on their portfolio. You can write anything, just ask the AI, it will tell you. So we get the performance wise review. uh, there are sources where the information has came from, their website and everything, blogs, news. That Multicoin Capital has, this is one of the funds, top tier funds, that we are doing due diligence about. Multicoin Capital has emerged as a prominent player in the venture capital landscape, particularly within cryptocurrency sector. Its performance is characterized by contrarian investment strategy and a focus on concentrated bets, leading to significant returns. Now we will see the returns. Gross multiple on invested capital is 114x. So their total uh, portfolio that has made the returns is gross return is 114x, net MOIC multiple on invested capital is 89x, 89.1x. Distributions on to paid in capital. That means they distributed this. They did this liquidations after every distribution. It's 47x. For context, a 10x return is considered legendary in venture capital, making multi-coins results exceptional. So in venture capital approach, or in the VC backed funds, a 10x cap return is exceptionally considered very well. But they have done this. Okay, now we will see what was there. Okay, now we can read more about Multicoin's approach. You can rephrase also your question if you want to read more. Let's rephrase our question. Multicoins capital performance in last bull run. Okay, so this is the last bull run performance of Multicoin capital. Okay, they experience significant challenges. The firm's assets under management plumbed approximately 8.9 billion at the beginning, around 1.4 billion by the end of the year, reflecting broader downturn of the cryptocurrency market. The decline was exacerbated by reported loss of 90% in their token focused hedge fund during 2022. So the this is the loss that they bear because they also invested in FTX. Although the fund still has seen an impressive increase of nearly 1400% since their inception. That means overall this fund has made 1400 times of what they have been managing so far. But still, the FTX collapsed made them realize a huge, because FTX collapse, uh, was a big one. It kind of shaked the industry, but still these funds are always, because there is diversified approach. There is multiple uh, the approach to invest is in a different. I will talk in detail. They invest in venture, they invest in pre-seed allocation, then they invest in the um just just the token sales, and they are just realizing the profit on the number of token on tokenomics. So their diversified approach helps them make. Okay, you can ask any question with perplexity and you will get the answer. Now we will go on to another fund, that is Scalar Capital. This is a very big fund. I believe you guys know. Some of you who is into investments, you guys understand the significance of Scalar Capital. They are very big fund. Let's do some research on Scalar Capital now, and then we will do research on the biggest one, uh, Pantera, and we will understand how. Okay, Scalar Capital fund performance based on their portfolio. Oh, I misspelled. Okay, the results are there. Okay. So Scalar Capital is a San Francisco based hedge fund. They invest in DeFi, NFTs, and innovative technologies. Their top projects: Near Protocol 24.6x, Yield Games 4.92. These are the recent, I think. Uh, okay, Internet Computer, Evo, Starknet, average monthly ROI, investment strategy. Okay. Uh, so you can ask what are the top projects by ROI in Scalar Capital's portfolio. Near Protocol, they did 11x. DYDX, they did 1.0x. Evo 1.2x. Yield 2x. How they are? Okay. Let's see their highest growth. I think their information is very less. Okay. So this is how you can check. And then Scalar Capital. After Scalar Capital, we have Electric Capital. Okay. We have one more fund, Electric Capital. This is also a top tier fund. You can go on their website, you can check their investments, where they have invested so far. AVA protocol, you guys know. Bitwise, some of you might know. DYDX, you guys know when we were building Boomerang, we were using DYDX. Okay. Which all projects? Kraken, you guys know. They were the investors in Kraken. Okay. Near protocol, you guys know. I don't think so. These are like tools, aggregators, mostly development protocols, which help to build more in the industry. So, and that's why they are the unicorn projects, because their utility is so high that all the blockchain networks, all these services, they rely upon their services. They rely upon their uh, operations. Okay, let's see Electric Capital's performance. We'll go back to Perplexity. Electric Capital Fund performance on the basis of their portfolio. Okay. So Electric Capital's performance, we can have summary on it. Then you have the links where you can read. You can get the clear insights that these links are verified. They have, it's their portfolio. Uh, Tonk, Monad, these are the projects. Solana, they invested in. You guys know. Okay. So these are the big projects that they invested. Now let's go to another fund. Scalar, we saw. Block Tower, we did not see. Let's see Block Tower as well. Go on their website. You can check the strategies, what they use, and you can read about their current approach, articles, interviews, what they're doing right now. But let's check their performance. Okay, so we go on Perplexity, we find the performance highlights. Okay, so we got results. Average return on investment, Block Tower Capital has achieved average ROI of 39.11x across its investments, with private ROI reaching 822.79x. Top projects: Solana 532x, Injective 95x, XC Infinity 56x, Maple 32x. Their recent investments are here, which are public. What is their investment strategy? What is their asset under management? You guys can check anything. Go in these links. You can visit. So everything you get in on Perplexity. This is not my AI tool. This is not their AI tool. This is a common AI tool where you can do good research. So I'm teaching you guys how to find, then visit, then search. First visit their website. Now let's see one more fund, which many of you might have heard about. Pantera, I believe. This is also institutional fund. They have very big AUM of $4.8 billion. 100 projects. They have participated in venture investments, 110 early stage token investments. They have three fund strategies, 47% capital outside US, 75% is blockchain fund. Okay, let's see their portfolio. All right. So, how many of you remember the 0x, 1 inch, the aggregators that we used? We used to pay them a lot of money when we used aggregators to run beta version in Boomerang. So, they invested in 0x in early stage token allocation, 1 inch in the venture. They have big projects: Alchemy, Aurora Lottery, Balancer, you guys know Balancer protocol, BitDAO, Bitstamp, uh, Brave. You guys use Brave browser. They invested. Circle, Chain, Coinbase, CoinHD, DCX. So all these funds, Filecoin. So big projects, and these are all unicorn projects.
Hmm.
Um, See, I'm just looking at portfolio. Polkadot. See, See, so many names, and all of them are unicorn projects. Most of the projects in this you guys don't know because these are finance based, infrastructure based, tech infrastructure based mostly, which are working enhancing the whole ecosystem, which are helping in development in the ecosystem management. Only few projects are consumer based. Rest of them are, infrastructure based, finance based. You guys can also go and check, how to uh, see their portfolio, all that. Plus, we can go and do some research about Pantera's performance. Okay, so this is a good AI tool. It gives you everything. Okay, so all right. Let's read it. You guys can also read it. Pantera Capital has been actively involved in cryptocurrency market, particularly during the last bull run from 21-22. Their performance and insights during the period reflected a mix of optimism and caution shaped by the volatile nature of crypto market. In position during the bull run, Pantera positioned itself as a leading investment firm in blockchain assets, leveraging its extensive experience through multiple market cycles. They noted decline from November 21 to 22 was significant, with a medium drawdown of approximately 77%, which was deeper than typical bear markets. So they also faced the bear flow, but overall, these funds are uh, in always in upside. So let's check their uh, average return, which they okay, performance overview Pantera Capital. Okay, so Pantera Capital is recognized as proactive investment strategies and has generated significant institutional interest. For example, firm raised around 250 million to acquire Solana tokens at substantial discount from now defunct FTX exchange. So they are not only just uh, you know taking VC's money and deploying into funds, they are also facilitating the whole market. So and you guys can read carefully. The fund typically engages in 7 to 12 deals annually. So our allocations will also be very, very limited. It will not be like every 2 weeks we have new deal flow. Every 2 weeks we have token generation event. We are giving you allocations in tokens. It will be because these are the unicorn projects in which we participate. The portfolio you guys have seen, they participate only in the unicorn projects. So we will also get deal flows which will be of unicorn projects. Okay, by this way, you guys have all the names. You guys can go one by one in all their websites. You can check what they're doing, how they did it, what is the future which all projects they invest in, what returns they generated. Everything is public because these funds are regulated funds, and they function in a very efficient way, where they generate these kind of returns, and these returns are all there on, you know, official. These are on papers. These returns are not subjective. Investors, they made these returns. So this is how, and this is why we are focusing on it. And since we started yesterday with Capital 3.0, we got huge participation, and we already started. As I told you guys, I already had pipeline of projects from these funds, and now we are in the decisive stage. Based on the business volume, I will start the allocation process. The first allocation, which when will happen, I will update the community, and I will give you guys good news that we have our first allocation done, and we are getting ready. Probably in a week or two, we will go for our first allocation, and we have prepared already. uh, I have few deal flows, very limited, but still trying to decide, and these decisions will be based on the volume, what kind of volume we generate, and these decisions will also be based on the time scale of the maturity of the token generation event. So continue working like this. Let's do big, and let's see huge returns with the help of these top tier funds that we can generate. Thank you. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Chavez. Chavez, is there a cost for Perplexity?
Sorry? No. It's free. It's free. Everybody can use it. It's very good. It's really a good tool to research. You get the links, you get the description, you get the summary, everything. You can do uh, so many things.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. That is a great education in itself. Thank you. Will you take a couple of questions?
Yes. Any questions on the subject that I covered today? It would be, we can take, today's Friday. I will not take other questions because usually Friday is education day. So if there is any question on the subject that we covered, if you guys want me to focus on details, go over something again, then I can. Uh, Feel free to ask anything about today's explanation, and then I can take questions tomorrow also. I will be there on Zoom tomorrow, day after tomorrow, every day I'm trying to be on Zoom. So
Fantastic.
yeah.
Thank you. And StarkNet is another network. StarkNet.
Yes, there are so many
Mm,
networks.
Okay. Eunice, go ahead and unmute, please.
Thank you, Chavez. Thank you, Grace. Chavez, the question regarding the funds, the tier one funds. Do you work with different funds, or do you work with one fund, or in the future will be involved with 2, 3, or 4? How is the procedure?
Okay. So we work with the fund managers who work with many of these funds. So basically we work as a fund of fund. So the allocations are done individually through these funds. While we will have the allocation, it will straight away go into the funds, and we will do paperwork directly with the funds. But the initial consultation is done with fund of funds. So it actually gives us the bigger exposure while we deal with fund of funds, because we don't have to rely on Pantera's performance, and then we don't have to see where, where, let's say, Multicoin Global is focusing right now. So we have these managers where they have diversified approach, and they also make a lot of money because that's their brokerage that they put. But the returns are so high that we are happy to pay the brokerage.
Okay. Thank you, Eunice. And Rob Busar, please unmute.
Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you so much, Sylvester, to giving us a new purpose and making We Are All Satoshi. Also, I take it, I'm not sure if I can use that term, and that's the question. Is Capital 3.0 kind of like our own hedge fund manager now?
No. Hedge funds are basically different. The structure of hedge fund is different. Hedge fund is where you buy assets and then you average out, and you build the hedge against the let's say you are creating a hedge fund of Bitcoin, so hedge against inflation. So hedge funds are different. They perform with commodities also, like gold. So what we are, we you can say we are general partners with funds of funds, and we
And-
facilitate the allocation, uh, like venture capitalists, VCs, in these funds of funds, and then we invest in top tier funds. So, and at the same time, the relationship that we have with these funds of funds is very, very different, because we will get the allocation all together at once, and the allocation which will be at the time of exit will directly go to the users.
Yeah.
So allocations are going to go to the users, so we will be able to offer two things to these funds. First will be traction, second will be investment. So we will be preferred, and that's why these fund managers are really, really excited to have me on board with them. And they are, when they saw the potential, I showed them the kind of volume which I can produce, and the kind of user base that I can offer. They were impressed. They
Nice.
were shocked by seeing the database of 250,000 active users,
That's the secret.
having 900,000 active accounts in the backend. So let's do it. I think it is going to be a huge success for all of us in the bull run.
I think so too. As a small follow-up questions, if I may, Grace
Mhm.
Yeah.
and Sylvester. So the 3.0 token will actually be converted into the allocated new project, correct?
Yes. 3.0 token is the off-chain token. It will not be listed nowhere. There will be no price change or volatility effect will not happen, and uh, it is just for the count or computation of your ROI that you receive from these allocations
Yeah,
easily.
it's like a vehicle, correct?
Yes, it's like a week.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good luck, and if you ever need help making decisions, let me know.
Thank you, Rab.
Thank you, Rob. And for now, please go ahead and unmute.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Chavez, for the information today. Appreciate it. But I have a favor to ask you. Any connection here that can help us with our USDT?
USDT.
Yeah.
So
We use Hyperpay. Now I've been having a problem trying to buy USDT through Hyperpay.
okay. So I will ask someone to help you in the US to buy USDT. No problem.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Remember, the questions are dealing with due diligence that we have just learned about. Please keep the questions limited to that, the lesson of today. Vinny?
And in future, Finau, 9pay application, you can buy USDT on 9pay application itself. So yeah, in future it will be not an issue. Just matter of couple of weeks and done. Vincent,
Yay.
go on.
Hi, Travis. Yes. Thanks for the explanation. I'm happy with the name of the fonts that you provided today, so we can do our own due diligence more deeper.
It's already there
And
in the pitch deck, Vincent. The first day I sent the pitch deck to you guys, it was having the name of the funds already.
yes, but I like the way that you have it with a tool where we can show it with the people. Okay, this is a tool that you use and do it. So because normally they would Google it and they
Yes.
wouldn't come that far. And so having the correct tool will help. The question that I had, because I was explaining it that we are like an ETF, almost like looking at the ETF, right? The ETF funds, whereby you put your money, but you're not 100% sure in which one of those hundreds of types, but let's say in an ETF, you can have, for example, a tech ETF, and there may be 100 top 500, Fortune 500 companies in it. And whatever your investment is in one of those. And the average out of that return is what you see more or less in how your portfolio grows. Is it something similar as well with our Capital 3, the Capital 3.0 investment? Is there something similar happening?
Sorry, Vinny. Yes. So ETFs are different with structure, and what we are doing is pretty simple, not like ETFs. The assets which are allocated are directly dispersed to the end users. With ETFs, it is a different scenario. The funds, the assets are in ETF's control. So they liquidate Bitcoin, they liquidate the asset, and then they provide the standings. And that's where users, investors, not users in this case, that is huge. Uh, you know, so investors, they are not having the custody of the assets. The ETFs control it. In this case, we are facilitating for the end users since we are in retail. So we buy the allocation in the pre-seed and then we facilitate the allocation to the end users directly. So we are not ETF. Uh, just like buying gold is different and buying gold bond is different. Gold bond, in while you buy a gold bond, gold is not in your custody. You just buy the promise and testimony, or you can say paper, that gives you the feeling that you have bought gold.
Yeah. Okay, the reason why I asked that is because, for example, just like how as you were showing different funds, for example, FTX, for example, right? FTX had a hit, a big rise, and then some huge fall, right? So of course the question would say, what if we invest in one of these unicorn that didn't really get a rise but a big fall? Do we lose our money? So that's why I was
So
wondering if it was working like an ETF.
definitely. So I will tell you, Vincent. This question came in Indian Prime Time as well. So what I will do, at the time of allocation, you guys will see these projects, these tokens will have enough liquidity where you can exit. But if you don't want to exit at the time of listing, so I will create one structure. I will take 30% of the profit, and I will manage the exit for you guys, so that returns over 5x whatever they are made. 30% goes to me, and then I manage the exit properly. So that
Let,
is
let,
that
let's
is
read. Let's renegotiate it better. Let's renegotiate it a little bit different. All right, thanks.
these fund managers literally they make huge commissions, because the returns are so big, and the returns are just like, uh, you know uh, the stages in which these projects undergo in the investment rounds. uh, they already see the multiplication even before it goes public. So that is where I will also confidently say, okay, give me 30% of the profit. Your seed is yours, and then take back 70. Okay, Eduardo.
Can I get your video? Okay, thank you. All right, Eduardo, please unmute and ask your question.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
can.
And
Hey,
how are
good
you?
afternoon, good night in Spain, in Dubai. I hope so. You have an amazing day. Two interesting questions, I think.
Mhm.
First of all, the information that you are providing us today is so important. For me, the idea of general partners of funds is really interesting. So, by the other side, we are kind of retail investors. So, what is your estimation that is the minimum amount of money that you should inject in the first project?
Well, there is no minimum or maximum. That investment depends on number one, the term and the timeline of and market cap and vesting period, market cap, all these things matters. And type of project, of course, if they are collecting, let's say, $10 million from the market, and taking 10% of what they are collecting gives us $1 million worth of allocation, and there we expect growth of 15 to 20x. I would jump in.
Sounds good. So you think that you will get 1 million soon with the
Of
WAS?
course.
Yeah.
Of course, very fast. The collection, the way we are collecting it, I think 35% is allocation.
Yeah.
But how fast you guys, this is the initial time where the initial allocations will make us grow these positions and position them, so that, because after the first 1 2 allocations, it will
Yeah.
become unstoppable
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
And then I would not, I would require to control it. I will say, guys, come on, put less money. I'm stopping deposits for today. you know but
Yeah.
anyway, I don't think, these large funds, these large uh, project managers who have been managing billions of dollars, they would have any kind of challenge in managing big. So we
Yeah.
can do really, really, really big with this. I mean, there is no threshold how far we can go. So
So sorry for interrupting you. So you are confident that, let's say, in 2 months we will have the first token of the first project?
so first 2 to 3 months. So we have to start allocations right now, and I have already started talking and signing. I have already filtered, I have already decided, and just waiting for the business volume to grow more and more, and then we will start it right away. And see, it also does not, depend on allocations. It also depends on the returns
Yeah.
I will see, and the time vesting period, uh, and if there is anything additional for the community, like if I'm going with the mass, there is some additional offering. I will start looking for additional offering after 2 to 3 allocations. Right now, we are in the process of pushing it, but after some allocations, we would certainly put our conditions on the table in front of the funds, and there we negotiate. So this is, I
Okay.
think.
So I have another interesting question. First of all, this information that you are giving us today, it would be better have been given before the launch of the Capital 3.0, right? Why
Yes,
why?
I told you guys, and I did not get time. Friday is the
Yeah,
time where
yeah.
I talk. Other
Okay.
time, so it is a very elaborative subject. We will learn every day new things within Capital 3.0. There will be projects that I will be talking about next. Let's say some project where we get to talk about the project, the concept. Then I will come on Friday. I will explain about the project. This is where we have allocated. This is what is coming to us. Once we, right now, initial level, we will have NDAs with these funds so that I don't disclose. And yeah, so it is a time, process in which we will
Yeah.
keep learning and
So
understanding more.
there is a doubt because when people have seen this morning the return on investment, the
Mhm.
ROI, they see that there is not just a 2%, it's a 196 or something like that because there is an expense or
2%.
what is
2%.
sorry?
Yeah, 2%. So I will charge you 2% admin fee for the
Okay,
withdrawals because I charge 2% for the cash that you withdraw in
perfect.
USDT. So why not ROI? Because if you are not withdrawing any affiliate rewards, you are just withdrawing the ROI. So ROI also I will charge 2%. Where will I make money from,
Okay,
Eduardo?
okay. Sabes, let me tell you something.
Yes.
You are 28 years old.
Uh-huh.
I'm 56. I double you. So I can take you like my son, okay? So let me give you some piece of advice. These kind of
Mhm.
things is better to say before the lunch because
Yeah.
so people don't feel that there is missing information.
Definitely. I told everything. I think it was very clear also. And it is in our model as well, Eduardo.
Yeah,
And I will ensure that these things are written somewhere. The terms and conditions I will write and
perfect,
make
perfect.
it public. Okay.
So another, as a father, sabes,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm going to take a little bit of advantage of being talking with you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but I have to tell you this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you talk a lot about the big community, the 200,000 people in your base. But I think honestly that in this community is thanks to Boomerang. So sometimes it doesn't take you 1 minute, 2 minutes just to update a little bit to the people. For example, if we are going to maintenance today or tomorrow, what is going on with the tool? Because everybody
Yes, yes.
know that the tool is amazing. I support you in everything, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you have to be a little bit more smart with the community because this, if you don't give this information for the big tool that is Boomerang, people feels like you are thinking more about another projects than in Boomerang. I know that it is not in this way, but you should at least it doesn't take you too much
Yes, yes.
time.
Definitely,
What do you
definitely.
think?
There
Jabez,
are
may I
updates.
address this, please?
Yes, yes. There are updates. I update everyone. Even there are leaders who update. I send them messages and then it is circulated. Maybe from your leg, Eunice, are you not sending information?
Sabes, let me tell
Yeah.
you something.
Yeah.
I
This is
don't need
always.
I don't need the information from Eunice. Eunice is amazing. He's making an amazing work, but
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, from what I see all your thumbs. I translate the thumbs to the community in Spain, but in the last Zoom on Wednesday, you told to a few people that the tool is working right, that people are making two transactions per day without no problem, and it is not true.
Yes, yes. There were
Eh,
some difficulties. There were some difficulties, Eduardo.
okay,
Then I communicated yesterday also in the Zoom that these difficulties are being fixed, and these were fixed also. Right now, also we are facing the same. It will be fixed in next 30 minutes or 1 hour. So these challenges are not real challenges. These are like some issues which come across from Polygon sometimes from network. So we tech team is consistently checking, monitoring, fixing it. So no need of communication. Just users need to see and try. After 1 or 2 hours, they will get through.
So yeah, but the last day,
Eduardo,
yeah,
Eduardo,
yeah.
please, I'm sorry. There are other hands that have been raised. I really
Perfect.
appreciate your,
Okay.
but
Thank
there
you,
are other
man.
hands.
And
And
nice to
thank
talk
you.
to you. Thank you.
Yes, it's very
Bye.
nice to talk to you, Senor.
Okay,
Thank you.
guys. Bye.
Mm.
Okay, who is next?
Rob,
Thank you. Thank you for giving me another turn, Grace. Maybe somebody else deserves it better. But Chavez, I'd just like to ask you one more question.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm in it for the long term, and people that are disappointed just don't have a dream big enough, mind you. And I'm totally support you, you know. So long term, do you also see these power brokers that facilitate the venture capitalists also promote and invest in the We Are All Satoshi products and services in a way, turning the tables?
As of now, our ecosystem is at the time or at the phase of development. So the bigger picture is, and this is what I always talk about, the inclusion of the other products and elements into our ecosystem. Yes, so this would be my priority as a facilitator, as a creator of this ecosystem, that I have to work and bring these amazing things into our space. And that's how our users would be able to consume the best of the best by remaining in our ecosystem. And
Yeah,
this is a bigger picture.
you're now in the big league and really giving us the opportunity to open doors that is a very exclusive. It's not what you know, but who you know in this world. And I know that from the old-fashioned billionaire world, but this is like the next level up venture capitalist world that you open the doors for us. Long term, this will be amazing. You'll create billionaires instead of millionaires, mate. Thank you so much for the opportunities.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
thank you,
Grace.
Rob. And downtown,
Fred, we will finish with Fred.
yes. Please
Fred?
unmute.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Go on.
You're breaking up a lot. You're breaking up a lot. You want to try and turn off your video? Sorry, Fred. You're breaking up too much. We can't. It's too staticky.
It's okay. Fred. Fred, come to US prime time.
Yeah. We cannot understand a word you're saying. No, we cannot understand a word you're saying. Sorry.
It's okay. We will hear Fred in US prime time. I will be there in US prime time.
So I apologize if it
It's okay, Fred. We'll do US, okay?
was asked.
We cannot understand you at all.
But
okay.
Thank you, Fred. Sorry. And thank you so much, Chavez.
Is that better? Is that better?
No.
The Ascension Club.
Grace, can you mute Fred, please?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Perfect.
And thank you so much, Chavez. I appreciate your time and patience. Who's making that noise?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you all tomorrow in the Zoom, and try to connect with your upline and let them know that you need to understand what. And if you guys want me to join your group calls with your peer-to-peer, with your small group, big group, I'm ready. Just talk to your upline. They will book Calendly with me, and we will get on a call. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow. And
thank you, Frank. Thank you, Chavez. Eduardo, if you want to act as Chavez's Father, please make sure you dress appropriately when you come to the Zoom. Tank tops are not appropriate. Thank you. All of you, bye-bye. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.